Hello. It's Christmas. It's probably not Christmas. It's not even Christmas today as I record this. I just said that because I'm ballparking when this might get uploaded. It might get uploaded before Christmas. It might get uploaded in 2025. But someone, someday, may just watch this on Christmas. And to all of you who are enjoying Christmas now, as my now echoes for eternity, I wish you the best. I truly, sincerely wish you all the joy in the world. And a happy new year, because 2025, my friends, is going to be the year for us. And I don't mean just in regards to this channel. I do. But I mean for you. Get after it. I think that's all I have to say. Let's watch The Wire. I don't think I actually said Merry Christmas. So Merry Christmas. A time for cheer. With loved ones close. And joy sincere. The tree aglow. The snowflakes fall. A season of warmth. Peace for all. And may your journey into the new year be filled with love and light to show. A bright future where dreams come true for me and for you. With kindness and spirit true. Merry Christmas and a happy new year. May all your days be straight and true. Episode 5, Straight and True. Reaction channel. Let's ride the coattails of other people's art.
Ain't no rules for dope fiends.
But to just start snitching for no reason, that doesn't make no sense.
Whoa. Let me track this. You are popular in that you can tattletale when you locked up, but you can't do it straight up for the money? That's some weak-ass thinking. You equivocating like a motherfucker. You wait till you ain't a pup no more. See if you ain't looking for something a little more steady for your own self.
Dude, there's...
Say that if you drop down and duck a charge, then you a snitch. You do it as a living, you're a professional.
Hold up. You see that ladder right there?
Is Bob's dressed nicer right now than normal? Because he's a professional?
We get paid more hooking up to my girl.
But that's cash money right there.
With the white man, I best be the bad guy. That way he ain't confused.
All right, meet me in the alley.
The catch-22 of all this is, Bubs is being told by Johnny that he's doing the wrong thing, but in his mind, he's playing the game and doing the right thing, and now being forced... Never mind, this is the wrong thing.
Hey, leave that man alone!
Fucking shades of gray, man. I don't know what to say or think anymore.
Here.
I can't.
Yeah, no, you saved my ass.
But he's playing his role, right? In this scenario and as a snitch. Like, he's like, I might as well just be a snitch full-time. Or I might as well be the bad guy full-time, too. Or help, well, not full-time. But...
Yo, Bubs, you won't fucking believe this. Bubs.
Did he just ditch Johnny as to, like, say... I'm overthinking this, but you know how sometimes in life you gotta cut friends loose because they're holding you back? Or they're an anchor? But obviously, that was all about the economy of the game, you know? The morality of it as well. Like, how can you have a code as a dope fiend? You gotta either stop or do something else. I don't know, man. That was awesome. These cold opens always are awesome. You gotta keep the devil way down in the hole. There is evil in this world, man. I had such fucking hopes for us, McNulty. What is he talking about? The detail and what he wishes it would have been? Or could be? I don't know.
Dennis! You up? Dennis!
I'm working nights now. At a bar. Just till I find something a little bit better.
I wish that were true.
She said for you to remember your appointment. Says the job in it. If you're still looking.
This conversation is kind of similar to the one Bubs had with, even though it was shorter, Bubs had with Johnny.
Partlow.
Yeah, what I said.
So he's Marlo's muscle.
She's denying that. And Cheryl's kind of bugging Kima the way Cuddy's grandma's bugging him and Johnny's bugging Bubs.
Prince, huh? Look at you, getting all CSI on me and shit.
Now, bundle with Prince, that gotta mean cash money, right?
He's really throwing himself into this, like trying to become like the best snitch.
I mean, you don't know it, but these are hard times in a hard land. You killing me out here, girl.
25 depends.
Yeah, you're good peoples.
I don't know if she's doing you a favor.
Yeah, bank that for me.
Banking? For what?
Got me a plan, girl. Hoppers out here, They only be wearing them big white T-shirts a couple of times before they chuck them. I'll make my nut coming and going.
He's really hustling. We're trying to. It's unconventional, you know, so you look down on it, but I don't know.
It's a damn shame, too, because if it worked, you might have had a positive effect on the community.
Those are some lying sacks of shit. I'm guessing that you have some thoughts on where we should go from here.
Yeah, they're appeasing him. They're like saying, good idea, but...
Double up on the head knocking and corner clearing.
More of the same, you mean?
But better.
More of the same.
Better.
Better than nothing.
More of the same, but better. Which is what Bubs is doing. Maybe I'm overthinking it again. More of the same, but better. That's not true change. Like, Bubs needs to get off the path that he's on. He needs to. And so do the cops. So does Cuddy. We've discussed that.
Man, they gave us 15 cases.
Are you gonna go talk to him? Like, Strigger's actually, he's taken back, right, the areas are being gentrified, or trying to. That's actually probably real change. From his perspective.
Officer.
Point of view.
Detective String. You remember?
Oh, he remembers.
Search warrant, court papers, anything I do to help, you know?
I ain't seen you around the way.
I'm not round the way no more. You want to find me, I'm right here.
I love this. B&P Enterprises.
See, where you living, man?
Because condos.
Loft apartments. Real nice.
I have to move, by the way. This place has mold. It's stress. It sucks, dude.
I had such fucking hopes for us.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, because he's going straight. He can't. I had such hopes for us. He was talking about the detail. He was talking about chasing String.
Well, last night they just found the only eyewitness.
And?
You let a witness get killed in a high-profile case like this, it says the city's broke and can't be fixed.
Broke and can't be fixed. Straight and... What's the name of this again? Straight and True. Did a whole fucking poem.
But there is a problem here, and I'm gonna do something to fix it.
You want your cape and the little red underpants?
He's doing the same thing that McNulty did in the last scene. Fuck this. And he just goes straight up to him. Fuck the politics. Fuck all this behind-the-scenes shit. Go straight up to him and... Well, I mean, what McNulty did is metaphorical for what Carcetti's doing, I suppose. I don't know. I'm really reaching sometimes.
I made a date a while back. Got to keep
Man made a date, got to keep
Dude, where's Slim Charles when you need him? These guys are...
When are most cars stolen?
Sir, at night.
When do you work?
The day shift, 8 to 4.
The commissioner is attempting to move this department from the dark ages into the 21st century. That means preventing crime by relying on computer-generated data, not on your fly-by-your fucked-up-ass instinct.
Completely dehumanizes the entire operation.
Where are we with the gun?
Oh, Doserman's gun. What's Bunk up to?
We're on it, sir. Making progress as we speak.
This was delegated to Bunk.
I now understand that prevention is the way to go, and we'll immediately change our hours to reflect the data.
Just made me think of Moneyball for a second. You know that movie where it's based on a true story. The Oakland A's GM, he started drafting and signing players based upon how often they get on base and ignored everything else. But that worked because it was a game.
You know, I mean, Grace.
Sister Grace called on your behalf, but to my knowledge, she didn't plan to be here.
Oh, she tricked you.
She's a beautiful woman. A man might say things he didn't mean to stand closer to a woman like that. You want a job, you're going to have to work to get it. We'll help, but it's going to be your sweat. With that said, then the first thing is to get you enrolled in a GED program.
Let's do it, Cuddy.
This ain't how I thought it was going to play.
Play. It's another allusion to the game, you know.
And the victim, the girl, had a gun. Did any of them have a big scar? Do you think you'd be able to recognize any of them again if you saw them?
Just Omar.
Oh, so you know Omar.
You mentioned the scar.
That's good, Bruce. Very good. You do know Omar has a scar, right?
You do?
You don't look him in the eyes, or in the face, or in the scar.
Officer? Is this,
Here's our court jester. And I mean that in the Shakespearean sense, you know?
Tell me, kind sir, Do you know the whereabouts of said officer's weapon? Some kind souls begging to assist you in your foundering investigation. Now for the gun, later for his story.
What is going to happen with this Dozerman's gun situation? I feel like it's one of those things that's happening that you're paying attention to, but don't realize it's going to have as big of an impact that it's going to actually have on the main storyline. Well, I don't know, whatever the main storyline is, you know, I don't know.
Go ahead, nigga, hit this shit.
Nah, man, I gotta drop urine tomorrow.
Yo, you worried about that?
Yes.
You think you the only motherfucker on parole?
Oh, they're going to give you fake or a bag?
Yo, nigga, give me that shit.
Oh, man. You get caught doing that shit, though. I had buddies back in the day who would, you know, could I have your piss? No, man. Just stop.
Hit 2 jewelry stores and came back with bags from both. His or hers like? Yeah, Cuddy. She was on that shit, man.
Cuddy was right about this whole thing. Following the girl.
It's been a week, McNulty. Either you got something on Stringer or you don't.
Try to sell me a condo.
That's right.
He's running with the hounds, though I'll bet his heart is still with the fox.
Woo!
The bank plays it legit. He generates a good bit of honest income, but at the same time, his money finances packages that he himself will never touch. He's insulated from the everyday operations of the corner.
Oh, wow, yeah.
There ain't no way in hell a working police is gonna tie a can to his tail.
Yeah, he's dissonance and yeah. Dude.
So, Kintel Williamson, the Prince of Pimlico.
Is this the dude with the dreads? The Jamaican guy? Right? Dope. Yo! What are you gonna do now, Omar?
You gonna help or what, boy? Might as well not even take a whistle if all I'm doing is standing in the fucking alley.
That way I ain't got to be worrying about getting my damn head blown off because you all scared and
yeah,
shit.
That's right.
Kimmy!
I ain't gonna lie. Kimmy definitely is more intimidating than him. Sorry, bro. You're wearing a shirt that says free love. Whatever that means. Oh. Yeah.
I need a list of names of all the mid-level dealers running my corners.
Sir?
You are my DU sergeant, right? I need a list of names.
Maybe narcotics downtown is something like that. I don't know.
You know. Wow.
We're knocking heads, taking bodies. I didn't know I was supposed to be doing a census or nothing.
Yeah, because he just treats them like they're numbers, the same as Rawls, not actually people, you know. But Bunny's gonna go straight up and talk to these guys, just like McNulty went up to String, and Carcetti's doing whatever.
You try finding clean piss in Baltimore 5 ago.
You can.
Yo, I know it's clean. I get mine from daycare.
Oh shit! Isn't that gonna? Well, I don't know how.
Sister down there.
Excuse me, miss.
Hold on a second.
Look like you came from the gym.
What's your name?
Wise. Dennis Wise.
Take one of those, go around the corner to the second
Is
door.
it supposed to be?
No, you cannot go outside.
Is there a reason his last name's Wise, or am I reading into that too? Am I supposed to read into that? See, in my experience, not personal experience, and people I know their experience, they don't just let you walk into the bathroom without checking you. Your parole officer, whoever, like pats you down to make sure that you don't have extra piss.
Well, you tell me nobody in this department know who control the West Baltimore corners anymore?
Hey, Rawls has my people doing street rips. You want up-to-date info, you should try the intelligence unit. Shit.
Does this mean Cuddy's gonna go talk to the detail?
Ain't nobody left doing high-end drug stuff.
Except McNulty, let's go! Let's talk to each other, get to know each other. Let's bring it all in the family, guys. The family being the main characters, or rather, the ensemble.
I know someone could get a lot of mileage out of this with the press, but fuck that, right? Because if I go that way, then everybody gets defensive and nothing gets fixed.
I'll light a fire. Leave me.
You will keep me in the loop on this.
Absolutely. Councilman?
They don't back him. They're not gonna keep him in the loop.
Hey, look, girl, all we need for you to do is talk to us for 5 minutes. Hey, look, hold on, girl. We want to do it.
Whoa! He just Sean Connery'd her. Sometimes you just gotta slap a bitch. Didn't he say something like that once? I'm not endorsing that kind of behavior.
You think it's good to slap a woman?
No, I don't think it's good. I think that it depends entirely on the circumstances
cool.
and if it merits it. Yeah.
Oh, shit. God damn. I broke his ass in. I wrote more on ID complaints on Bushy Top here than on the whole goddamn squad.
Of course he did. Of course he
Now, where
did.
you at, McNulty?
1911 South Clinton Street, first floor.
Where you at? Yeah. Of course he did. I love this. It explains McNulty a lot,
Goddamn
too.
police right here.
They are alike. Well, McNulty's a lot more ego-driven than... Well, no, never mind.
Round up these young men. Put a little Comstead on their ass. Bushy Top.
Bushy Top.
Yeah, I'll explain. Is it just because of the hair? Yeah. He's got that Corey Matthews hair, Boy Meets World, you know. Like his brother stuck him in a washing machine. It's an actual thing that happened in well, it was off screen, but they talked about it in Boy Meets World.
Raise up.
Dude. Look at this meeting. I'm going back.
Point of order.
Welcome, New Day Co-op. Tomorrow, success stories start today.
All those in favor of going together so we can get the best discount on New York package.
Rob Joe got a haircut.
All right, then.
Isn't that Cantel?
Look like we're gonna make more money. Together.
They've got coffee machines and shit.
For a cold ass crew of gangsters, y'all carried it like Republicans and shit.
Conservative.
No drama, just business. Anybody got problems with anybody else here, we bring it to the group. We ain't gotta take it to the streets. Yo.
We're shaking hands and shit.
Motherfucker, what is that?
The Robert rules say we gotta have minutes for a meeting, right?
Nigga, is you taking notes on a criminal fucking conspiracy?
Oh my god, is that the first Halo?
That's cool.
Dude.
Daddy's cheating.
I'm pausing.
Take it easy on your brother.
This right here, McNulty on the bunk bed, the brothers playing Halo. Some of my fondest memories of me and my brother. He bought the original Xbox, and Halo was a launch title. We played that first game co-op, and then we played that second game co-op, and then we played the third game co-op. And playing co-op with him, it wasn't even versus. I was the best. I destroyed him every time we did versus. But just playing co-op through that story with him, storytelling means a lot to me. It's not just because of how I can escape and forget about all the other shit in my life, like that rickety ass tree. But storytelling brings people together, you know, experiencing stories with family members and friends. There's something extremely charming just about this still right now. Because this is a moment in time that matters. For McNulty, look at the look on his face. For the kids who aren't paying any attention to him. But they'll look back on that and remember loving this game and wishing they probably turned it off and had a conversation with their dad. He's not around much anymore. And this monologue's about to take a dark and sad, somber turn. Let's just stop talking.
Michael, take it easy on your brother. How you two getting along with Mom's new friend?
We call him Dennis. He's not new. Mom says we can't talk to you about family stuff. Dad, you going to the open house?
New case and all.
Mom says you have to go, Dad. Yeah, all the other kids' fathers are gonna be there.
Oh. Holy shit. That's a moment in time, too. Jesus.
Shit won't come off, yo.
Look at him watch, trying to distance himself from all this.
You keep going at him like that, ain't gonna be nothing left of him to make right what he owes.
You're gonna piss on him? Oh, sorry. That happened in Shogun.
That guy's mine, y'all. Fuck off. Get the.
His face said a lot. I like that. Cuddies. Read.
Oh, man, I've been here for 26 months. You come pick me up in a motherfucker.
Oh, he's out? I thought that's what it was, but I was like, of course he is. They talked about that.
What's up, baby?
What up, man?
Woo! It's a sign on the other side of this gate. They say never again. And that's the only fucking thing I want to take with me from this place. First thing first, man, let's get you looking right.
He took away from that, just never get caught again. They got him nice clothes. They brought clothes. He like Superman, you know, sheds his Clark Kent, his straight and narrow for his cape. The Avon's case, fresh clothes.
Now, middle management means that you have just enough responsibility that you gotta listen when people talk, and not so much that you can tell anybody to go fuck themselves.
Yeah, middle management sucks.
We'll bring you right back.
Ain't gonna happen.
This
Fuck you say?
This kid doesn't blink.
We got orders to bring your sorry ass down the way for a sit down with our boss. Now we're prepared to take you with us right now. We can either do this the easy way.
Brain dead fucks. I think he gets a pass this time.
You sure? I mean, you want?
Look around, Herc. He's got blinders on, Herc, you know?
Don't forget the face, cocksucker. It's gonna be a tomorrow. Say we get the troops, fuck these assholes up.
Oh, Bodie's in the back. There you go, there's Marlo. I really don't even know if I have the right read on Carcetti. I might be judging him based upon what I've seen Aiden in outside of this, you know, the type of characters he's played.
Now, you move your people in any designated area I told you about. Won't nobody bother you. You got my word on it.
What do you get out of this?
I love that it's a conversation with Bodie. Bodie has grown out as a character, maybe more than anyone in this show.
Now, these kids ain't gonna listen to me, but they will listen to y'all. Now, you tell them to move down here and set up a shop, and they will.
Middle management.
No, it's the trap.
No, you check out the spot.
What happens if we buck?
Remember the carrot.
The carrot, yeah. The carrot and the stick.
You're gonna feel that stick like you ain't never felt before. I got over 200 sworn personnel, and I plan to free up every one of them to knock every one of y'all down they can.
Look at this, too.
You on the corner in my district? There's gonna be some biblical shit happening to you on the way to that motherfucking jail wagon. You understand me?
Woo! I love Bunny, dude.
Smart ones among you gonna be down here.
Making money.
Your world and mine ain't gonna be the same.
It's just such a drastic departure from the norm that no one's gonna feel right doing it. It's never that easy. That's why we keep just doing the same thing over and over again.
If you sprung the three of us, we can get it talking. You know, find the gun. Hey, yo, I'm hearing the boy Dink got that man.
Oh, this is gonna be a waste of time.
Then again, it might be Flat-Nosed Dink. No, wait. Nah, that can't be him. That Dink dead.
But first, you gotta get me out from under these murder beefs.
Yeah, how many murders are we talking?
4.
Do it have to be the cop's gun?
I just figured if I told anybody but you, you might think I'm riding a rock. Man, a bunch of us got scooped up by the police.
Yeah, what's Stringer gonna say about this?
Well, you shouldn't sell drugs.
I was gonna say, you shouldn't sell drugs. I was like, why?
The crazy part, he say that he got it set up to where we can sell stuff in certain spots and the police won't bother us. And the boy Marlo.
Yeah, I'm on it.
You know, we talk about chain of command a lot in this show and how there are characters that are straight and true in regards to their relationship with chain of command, and that is very much Bodhi. He's very loyal, and it's not just about having a code. You know, it's this twisted male role model shit with him and String. I think, at least. But I think we saw a little bit of that last season. Bodhi is going to outgrow the notion that he wants to be a String, or because he found out about
Set up anywhere inside.
him and
where we
Prop
got
Show
the
and didn't
white
like that,
flags.
right? The white flags. What happens when all the other cops find out that Bonnie is putting up white flags, and which is like surrendering, you know?
And you can't make me. I'm a sworn fucking police officer.
What? They gotta prove that it's a functional idea.
Give it up, motherfucker. Money comes back right now.
Oh my god.
Whoa, boss, you fucking up, man. You didn't even let me cop before you snatched me up.
This corner is indicted. You move over to Vincent Street or we come back with the bracelets.
Yeah, they almost have to. Wow. Oh my god, but now Johnny's in the van.
What you got?
10-11 me at Riggs and Calhoun.
I know that you're aware that a state witness in a recent city homicide prosecution was killed.
Oh yeah, the witness.
We are treating that incident with the highest priority.
Sure.
We have also asked both the FBI and DEA for support.
Sounds like a full court.
When did that happen?
It's a bit like closing the barn door after the horse is out.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Yes, it was. And yet a key witness in the case was allowed. Excuse me, Commissioner, but the chair was good enough to remind me that you have a pressing engagement.
Meeting adjourned.
He just doesn't want attention to be drawn to it.
What the hell got into you?
You did, old buddy. You did.
He doesn't realize that he's playing the game so well that it's having a positive impact? I don't know.
All out.
Whoa.
Over here, we got that Rockefeller.
No way. Oh my god, they just delivered the customers to them. What the fuck is going on? Johnny's like, what?
Let me too, yo.
This is insane. Now the cops are actively facilitating this. Buddy, you're insane. This shit's so flawed. But I get that it protects the civilians and their peace. And that is important, but you can't regulate this.
Forget everything the boy Bodie told you. You smart, man. I could see that. But you gotta know in this game, man, it ain't enough. You know, this town had its share of smart players, man. Melvin, Little Will, Peanut, Warren.
Peanut.
As soon as their names rang out, feds was on them. Know what I mean? Government ain't want you to be organized. That straw purchase out there gonna come bite you in the ass, boy. That's what they do. They turn your money against you.
Doing all right?
But I ain't got your name on the crib, right? Ain't got you a little spot for you to wash that dirty money? That's what I'm offering you, man.
I think he gives a shit about that. Marlo just wants power, maybe? He doesn't want to play second fiddle to anybody?
Here comes your nothing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Tell our people to tool up.
What?
I'm on it.
Yeah, I guess String did look weak in that interaction. Marlo knows if he attacks, he can create chaos. Because they're comfortable.
Like from Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Amsterdam.
Yeah, but the second Amsterdam becomes a violent place, it's over. And Marlo is going to cause... That's what's going to happen. Marlo's going to ruin Amsterdam. And it's going to... Yeah.
I have some concerns about the integrated math program. In the previous schools, Michael took introductory algebra, but I understand...
He's already tuned out.
I'm thirsty. Can I get either of you something to drink?
Jesus Christ, he has to drink when he's off the clock. Or he can't... He's not interested. Oh my god.
Not much of a spread, but you can't go wrong with fruit.
Oh, I was gonna say, I just said, oh my god, because that's a beautiful woman. But this is the lawyer that Carcetti went to school with.
Leg Mason.
Well, either that or I'm a cop in the city.
I'm an alumna in one of the school's dreaded fundraisers.
Now I'm thinking...
The math program offers tutoring.
Dude, you're...
Called adjusting. We can have
This
classes
is so not the time or place.
Math integration class for my oldest. He's in 6th, 7th, and
6th, 7th?
Just not sure he's ready, for all that math.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that. I knew we were just gonna cut to them doing it. I knew that was gonna happen.
Ow!
Pearls are...
Careful. I'm only a country boy.
Shut up.
Oh, she likes to be in control. We're getting to know about her character. Look at the boys. You know, bow ties are cool. Bow ties are cool. You want to know why? Because I wear it and I don't care. Oh, there she is.
Welcome home. What up, Prof? How you feeling, man? All right. You looking fit. Hell yeah, I've been working out in there. That's all you're gonna do is work out.
Might be a good place for a fat man to find his inner self.
That's not funny, Prop. You stay here where you belong. What? Like, Avon is dressed like a gangster. And Stringer is dressed like, I don't know, he's going to a wedding or something.
You. I got some downtown sushi I want to hide you real quick. Take me some sushi. I'm trying to see some
Wow. You know, Stringer just made sure that Avon had his priorities straight. Whereas McNulty does not.
You should get dressed. I got a lot of work here. It's a long day for me tomorrow.
She's got to work. She's got a priority straight. To say maybe she can help him
gotta
with all that alimony. I don't know. Child support. You gotta go, dude. See, this is the thing you have to remember, ladies and gentlemen. Probably mostly gentlemen watching this. If you have a moment, yes, fornicate with the pretty lawyer. Absolutely. But only when the moment is right. Because she's chasing the carrot. While you get slapped with the stick. Keep your ducks in a row. I don't know if that made sense.
You over here getting high in the middle of all this. Now where the fucking discipline at, yo? Toss them niggas.
Yeah, there's no discipline. They're too comfortable.
Fuck you for a second, but you know not to stare at me like that.
Yo, I gotta show you something. Mark been locked down, man. Well, then you gonna love this?
Yeah, no shit.
Shit, this ain't my little place down in Jessup, but you know what I mean? What the fuck is, right?
This is all you, B. All you. In your name, too.
Wait.
Keys to the navigator in the basement. It's just a rental until you pick up
Whoa, they're going full Scarface. Well, Scarface's money wasn't clean. Luxury.
Talking like you gonna get you 2 grocery stores and make motherfuckers proud.
Sure was, man. You was out hunting on a AK-47. Talking about, I'm gonna go get Warren.
Wow. They get Warren. He was Marlowe, basically. Going after the man on top.
Always.
They're conflicting ideologies.
You know, I'm gonna get at you. Welcome home, man.
Dude, this is what's gonna bother Avon, is he's not in control. He's not the one in power, right? Oh, he sent them the women. Yeah, he didn't even pull these chicks. Or the one that he was talking to, String just sent him up.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's cool. That's really cool, but... Like, not Avon didn't earn any of that. Well, he did, but you know what I mean. That was all String. I don't know. Oh, the age-old question. To be feared or respected, is it too much to ask for both? I just quoted Tony Stark. I paraphrased.
Move it on down.
It ain't pretty.
Doesn't have to be. Just needs to pull them from the places still worth salvaging. They bring it here, or the other 2 free zones, where you bang them senseless. Anything you need to do, you do. Up to a body that can't walk itself out in the emergency room, I'll back up you and your men. You understand me? All citizen complaints will be handled by Lieutenant Mello here.
The irony. Lieutenant Mello.
Shit like this don't happen in Amsterdam.
Just standing somewhere? Fuck you! We embarrassed.
Shit like this don't happen in Amsterdam.
West Baltimore.
You unhook baby cakes, my peoples be down where you want us. Swear to God.
Unhook baby cakes. His vehicle.
Fuck with a man's ride, you're gonna get his attention.
Baby cakes?
Motherfuckers gonna hear from my motherfucking lawyer.
Just bangs him into the wall. Holy shit.
That is outrageous.
It is. This feels fascist now. Even though I get that they're already breaking the law, which basically means they have no rights in this. But
Still Maryland. But if y'all don't take that shit down to Amsterdam tomorrow, next time it's gonna be West Virginia.
you get what I'm saying, though. Because they're already breaking the law, they're not protected by the law. I get it's a catch-22, and a lot of people are like, well, fuck them, you know, but Bonnie and his men can abuse these guys however they see fit in order to get them to stay in line, or in order to get them to fall in line. I was thinking it would come to this, and I mentioned fascism before. You throw a bunch of other words in there too, like whatever. I'm not gonna dance with the devil right now and fuck with a bunch of other buzzwords, but you know, like when seemingly altruistic ideas have to be enforced via violence, force, or other authoritarian means, they stop being good ideas, in my opinion. I think historically that's true too. That's why sometimes the answer isn't always sunshines and rainbows to begin with. Sometimes the right idea is a messy one because the world's messy. I think Bunny was wise in giving the dealers the option of the free zone, right? Amsterdam. But he can't and shouldn't make them utilize it. Like they can't make them. That's just my take. Freedom means, in this country, maybe freedom doesn't exist in the same way in West Baltimore, Maryland, but I think freedom means it's our decision whether to make bad decisions. And the consequences of those decisions are a whole nother story. Just a gangster, I suppose, Avon Barksdale. That's all he wanted to be, wants to be. Marlowe, too. Well, not just a gangster, like the most renowned gangster. Usher's Confessions. WMD again. The church behind them. Well, see, now he's seeing that there's still someone being bothered by all this, even in Amsterdam, right? You can't compartmentalize this sort of thing. Return a blind eye, as it were. It spreads.
Look, y'all fucked up, so y'all supposed to take the hit, right? He just trying to get some shit built. Now, y'all supposed to have the expertise behind this. Only what I'm saying is it seemed like the expertise ain't where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, well, we should discuss this over lunch.
Hell no, man. I got elsewhere to be.
Talk about delegating and compartmentalizing.
Otherwise, why the face-to-face with the Stanfield kid? He's still connected to the day-to-day. And we come back 6, 8 months, you won't even get him in a room talking drugs, much less handling any.
It's now or never, Lieutenant.
Yeah. The window of opportunity because of Marlowe.
Stringer Bell is quiet. I don't give a fuck if we come back a year from now and find out he's on the Greater Baltimore Committee. This unit is about the bodies.
Well, people are gonna die soon enough. I mean, what episode is this? 6. Bad things happen in the later episodes of a season. People die.
Undertaking to retrieve Officer Dozeman's service weapon.
You actually did all this?
Yeah.
Would it matter if I had? I got a double on my plate. I'm gonna work it.
What's more important, the police force's reputation or actually doing the work?
Ran our boys off.
Who?
Just some player, man.
Listen, let him tell me. We hiring for muscle.
Boy Marlowe. Young boy. Running on his own, too. Got maybe 15 spots along here and the avenue.
Stringer's just annoyed.
No fucking support. Got all the prime real estate, and we doing what exactly? Young boy ran us off the corner?
That wouldn't have... Yeah, he's right. I mean, that wouldn't have happened had he been calling the shots. But they also would have... I don't know. It's too bad there's not some sort of hybrid of String and Avon. That would be the ultimate kingpin. Their egos clash as a duo, you know.
Well, I got witnesses on the scene that says she was there right in the middle of a drug robbery.
boy by the name of Omar was in on it too.
Nobody's saying Tasha was an angel.
But if they don't come to me early and tell the true story, I guarantee they won't breathe a free breath until them cicadas come back. They'll get the word to the right people.
I think Omar and Bunk need to have a conversation. Oh, okay.
He says it's lumpy.
Do it, but down here in Annapolis, we try to duck a punch or two, not lean into every last one. My county doesn't need another murder.
Kind of the opposite of what they're dealing with in the detail. All they want is bodies.
Reverend Wright, I'd like you to meet my husband, Cedric Daniels.
And it's dress blues and everything.
United doesn't make it too much nowadays. Not even council meetings.
Do they even have an actress play this Unetta? Or probably not.
Well, you keep on it, Councilman. A little smack here and there does this administration a world of good. That's why we need new blood on the council. Keep everybody honest. Yeah.
I agree with that. Generally.
Don't embarrass yourself. Your murder's never gonna be a murder. Daniel's got his head all up in another case.
It's gonna be a murder at some point.
Yeah, explaining to your wife why she has to take antibiotics for your kidney infection.
Wow. Wow.
So what, you moving on?
Yeah, I might have some fresh hope now you mention it.
Yeah?
No. That's it.
Yeah, there's this woman at this thing for my kids.
Maybe she wasn't a lawyer. I think I said that in the last video reaction, but
Kind who might tell me when my shit stinks, which is probably what I need. She's kind of like Freeman with tits.
she.
Hey, what kind of detective would I be if I couldn't track a white woman in Baltimore, right?
It's fair, but dude, that woman wants nothing to do with you long term, McNulty. Yeah. Don't embarrass yourself. Like, don't embarrass yourself chasing that girl. Like the one in the bar. You would have been better off with the one in the bar. I didn't actually understand that. McNulty could have hooked up with the chick puffing grits in the bar.
Cedric, maybe we could...
No. It's over.
You tell me where you need me, whether you want the Class A or the Class B.
Class B uniform.
More than that, I just don't know.
Wait, so him and Rhonda not exclusive, per se? If he's in an I don't know headspace?
Know that if you call a shot, we at war. We at war. I'm there like I've always been.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you ain't gotta pay no price of buying no corners.
Since when do we buy corners? We take corners.
Yeah. This is another conversation that epitomizes their differing ideologies.
I mean, how many corners do we need? How much money can a nigga make? And then we ain't gonna be around to spend what we done made already.
Shit, I didn't think I was gonna be around this long.
It's not about the money. It's about sending a message.
I mean, we passed that run and gun shit, man. Like, we, nothing but cash. No corners, no territory, nothing. We make so much goddamn straight money, man. Ain't shit, they could say.
Businessmen, huh?
See, isn't there an element of this where Stringer's approach, if successful in the long term, takes the fun out of the game? You know, it takes the glamour out of being a gangster. Because then you're not a gangster, you're a businessman. People like the danger. They like the risk.
Run this goddamn city.
See, Avon's like, I don't know.
Like businessmen.
Like businessmen, yeah. He's like, I'm just a gangster. I know that's the epigraph, but he hasn't said it yet, but...
Yeah, I ain't no suit-wearing businessman like you.
Here comes.
You know, I'm just a gangster, I suppose. And I want my corners.
Oh, I get it. I get it. I mean, I get it. Meaning I understand, like, his mindset, but he's just conditioned to think that way. You know what I mean? Because he grew up wanting to be like the greats. You can't just up and change the game if people like playing it the way it is.
Call me.
Hey, yo, I know this cop, man.
Yeah? Maybe we should help him out. Tell him who did
That's fucking wild. I said that he should talk to Bunk.
Well, tell her she caught one trying to take them boys down, man. Ain't no need to involve the police in none of this.
Sound to me like he involved already.
He's gonna talk to him to protect his boy.
We saved up and bought this house. There were some white families still living in the neighborhood then.
The neighborhood has changed, Miss Hazel.
You know, I hear all this music in the background, like Usher's Confessions. You hear Jay-Z right now, which is ill-timed, but nostalgic, you know.
It's for people who are living in bad situations, you know, the drug trafficking you see outside. This is a good neighborhood.
Wants her to move.
Officer,
this is my home.
this is the only home I know.
Just
It's
like
all I've got.
the game, as Avon knows it. I'm reaching,
But
but
you ain't got
it's
no
his home.
program for what's outside my door.
You wasn't lying. There's some of my people on it. Not too many. Just them youngins. I hear directly from you on this.
Stringer would be completely open to this, actually. It's the same sort of thing he's trying to do. But Avon and Marlo, and that old lady who doesn't want to move.
So what you telling me, we weak?
Boss, I reached out to Black Donnie.
Black Donnie.
Listen, stop fucking double talking me.
Black Donnie say he ain't having any of it. Say Brother Mouzon put a hex on all of us. And Eggy locked up, caught a nickel with the feds for a pistol.
Well, there's some people he's trying to hire to go after Marlo.
What we got?
Oh no! They're gonna send Cuddy after him.
You go out, you get Cuddy, and get the best of the rest, and you put a hurting on Marlo. I want my corners.
It's just it's a pride thing, obviously. It's a point of pride to have his corners. That's all it is. God, I haven't talked about ego and how that plays a role in all of this before. If I hadn't, I would say so much again.
I want you to come through here.
Why don't we just come up this way, then we ain't got to worry about crossing no intersection?
Come that way, you putting your driver in the line of fire, man. Think on it.
Thank God Slim Charles is around again. These other guys are fools, I'm telling you.
Besides, you don't want to be shooting across your driver, do you?
Cuddy and Slim Charles bounce off each other well. I love them together.
And get rid of any shell casings that kick back in the car.
Toss the gloves too, right?
Nah, hold on to them. They gonna have that DNA shit all on them.
Slim Charles is very impressive.
You just make sure some fucking work left out there for us. Because I don't want to feel like I'm just some damn decoy.
Damn right about that.
Come on, Bunny. Where the fuck am I gonna find a house for this old broad?
I got one already. And she's witnessing against a violent drug crew. Without her cooperation, I doubt if it'll go forward.
She's 73 years old.
Bullshit. He's making this up.
Look, we just lost a witness in a drug case. We don't want to lose another one so quick.
He's got his sweet talking voice going.
Where's she living now, anyway? It's a bad location, huh?
You wouldn't believe it.
It's the worst, technically, kind of. Well, yeah. You know, I keep thinking back to Avon's death because I think I went on this whole tangent about String killing him because of his ego. Maybe I never said that. String killed him just because he was a loose end that he was worried about, and String needs, you know, he's OCD with his approach to the business side of things. Everything. String has no code. No code. It's just about business. Avon has a code. Very much has a code. Obviously with the corners and whatnot. Holy shit. And that, the decoy is dead. That's what they said about the intersection.
Didn't I say something about waiting for a fucking phone call?
Yeah. I had a feeling those guys wouldn't last long. In the last episode, I didn't say as much, but I was kind of like these guys.
About being kind of disappointed in the mayor.
Disappointed. Yeah?
Oh, man.
Like how?
This series.
Like you really wanted to see the mayor pressed, you know? Got me thinking.
Carcetti's gonna be
Maybe somebody
mayor.
could take a run at Royce's next year's primary. Like who?
You.
No, Mick's already said he doesn't want to leave the legislature. He won't risk it.
You guys, with all this foreplay.
And somebody black.
Well.
This being Baltimore and all.
Well, he's just. Oh, he's. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Is he trying to convince his buddy to run? But he already has a plan to.
No doubt you carrying a full clip.
Who's this guy now?
Once you there, you got to hold it down.
Sound like one of them good problems. Yeah.
Recognize him from a lot of other stuff.
It's my turn to wear it now.
The Crown.
You want to do this, right, Chris? Want to do it?
Chris.
Need to get yourself a white tee, dog. $1 here, $1 there, Keeper.
Oh yeah, with the t-shirts.
My bosses don't give a fuck about Marlo. Stringers people neither.
And do you give a fuck about Bubs? Because this...
That young buck Marlo ain't getting one, dog. He just dropped 2 of Barkdale soldiers on the corner of Mountain Fair a few hours past. I don't know what you saw. All I know is Marlo is flying his own colors. West Side's about to be all Baghdad and shit.
Let's go to war!
Whitey sail, Whitey sail.
Whitey sail. I love Bubs is the best. And he's so happy right now because he's getting after it. Get after it in the new year, everyone. Figure out some goals. Work towards them. Don't snitch. T-shirts, though. Tell them.
What do we know that we can actually tell the man?
Like you said, rival gangs.
Oh, which gangs?
Gangs. Assholes who don't like each other. I'm sorry, Major, but we got nothing on it.
Go to the detail again.
Evening, Omar. Evening, Bruiser. Speaking of them Trumps now.
I love how Omar's just one guy, but he's like he just commands so much respect even from the elders of the community.
Videotape from last Monday night's council meeting. Kiefer tried to block my resolution, but I laid him out good. I was in rare form, baby. You seen that tape? Son of a bitch. Who the hell?
Daddy, Frankie shared his sandwich with you. We hid it so no one else could eat it before he came home.
Oh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, recognize that it's nice.
Can I get some chips and pickles with that too?
Fucking narcissist looking for your tape.
It ain't like I don't miss D.
String is fine. No denying that.
Oh.
You asking to get with String. I'm okay with that.
She don't know everything.
And you know this one police. He came by here and brought it all up again.
Who did?
Police detective from the city. The one tried to turn D on Avon when he got pulled up in Jersey.
Please tell me.
White boy? Bushy hair?
Bushy hair! Bushy top! Please tell me she's gonna...
Maybe D'Angelo didn't take his own life.
She's gonna pursue this. She's gonna be obsessed with this possibility. She already believes that.
But I didn't say nothing to the man. Just told Stringer is all.
String didn't mention anything to anyone else about that.
And you're the proud husband? Not sure how that makes me feel.
It's just for show until the election next year.
Don't put up with this, Rhonda. Stand up for yourself.
Who even cares anymore?
Yeah.
Half the country are separated, the other half are getting divorced for the second time.
Yeah. Given their relationship before and how it was a sort of give and take in that regard.
She lived through me for a lot of years. And there were some things that happened a long time ago when I was in Easton.
Yeah.
I guess she wanted more out of me. And she hung in there thinking my career was going to turn into some kind of big deal.
Damn.
And I probably let her believe it just to keep peace. Now she wants to be the big deal.
I said this at the beginning of the season, that he wasn't going to do it, so she's just going to do it herself. And now he feels guilty because he allowed her to believe that she could rise with him, and he doesn't want to do that.
More help showing up at some chicken dinner in my wedding ring and dress blues than being the not even divorced yet husband with the white woman on his own. Nothing more than that.
We'll see.
I damn sure know one fucking thing for sure. 2 of our people chalked and we ain't got shit to
Talking
show
with his
for it.
gun. He's just holding it in here. It's ready to
If I
go.
got this boy Marlo punking me, what am I look like? I'm gonna go do this shit my damn self.
That's...
You two niggas get on it, man, and get it right.
It's a loaded weapon at him.
The game is the fucking game. Period.
The game is the fucking game.
Same as it ever
period.
was.
Exactly, same as it ever was. String doesn't like that. He wants it to evolve. Just tell him about Amsterdam, see what he says.
I mean, I don't know. I was just
They're really focusing on the gun in his hand in this scene.
And they got crews over there,
yeah,
twirling dope and coke like the shit was candy. Cops was just standing around like that shit was legal. That shit was business.
Everyone isn't
What
even
you saying,
listening.
Mama? What's up?
You don't care. It's not about getting away with it. It's not about, yeah. Well, I mean, it is, but you know what I mean. It's extraordinarily problematic, and it's a cultural thing that needs to be addressed. The fact that part of the reasons people engage in criminal activity isn't because they have no other options, partly, but also because they enjoy it, because it is glamorized, you know.
What is my rank, Detective McNulty?
It's also rushed.
If you can't remember that much, then you can go the hell back to narcotics. And you can go to whatever the hell unit will still have you. Now get the fuck out of my office.
Angry Daniels is terrifying. Look at these guys.
You calling some of my papers paper? I was just working. Doing what a man is supposed to do.
Doing what a man's supposed to do. They went to the same school, right?
If you're not here to cooperate, then why are you here?
She ain't gonna talk to you. Ain't nobody gonna talk to you. I just came here to make that clear, man.
Ain't no thing. Because I already got me an eyeball wit.
Old Bruiser, he be blind behind that fortified half the time. Besides, he done had a change of heart to that story. That's what I heard anyway.
Yeah, that's why I went to see him.
Cost of doing business things y'all police be talking about all the time.
No victim. I just came from Tasha's people, remember? All this death, you don't think that ripples out? You don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, Bonk doesn't really compare to Angry Daniels, but I still respect it.
We had some bad boys for real.
We're
It wasn't
talking
about guns
about
so much as knowing what to do with your hands.
Yeah.
Could really rack.
Sorry. No, sorry. All due respect to Bonk. I don't know why I found that funny.
Had me on the straight. But like any young man, I wanted to be hard too.
Mm-hmm.
So I would turn up at all the house parties where the tough boys hung. Them hard cases would come up to me and say, "Go home, schoolboy, you don't belong here." Didn't realize at the time what they were doing for me. We had us a community. Nobody, no victim, who didn't matter. And now all we got is bodies and predatory motherfuckers like you. And out where that girl fell, I saw kids acting like Omar.
People
glorifying your ass.
Glorify, glamorizing it, glorifying it.
Look at how far we done fell.
Yeah. People just want to be cool. They want to be respected and feared. Well, they want to, but they don't know what. Damn. Damn. Yeah, holy fuck. And look at Omar actually really thinking about the impact, influence that he's having. I paused it. Because I grew up, I didn't grow up in a place like, obviously, Baltimore, but I grew up thinking that in order to be a man, people had to be afraid of me. So I got in quite a few fights. And I'm not saying that to, look tough or be cool. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I tried to be the tough guy. I was at a party or something and someone talked shit or got in my face. I didn't even want to, but I would act like, oh, I'm just going to smack people in the face. It got to the point where, I would end up going places with people and they'd be like, Josh, we need you. And, oh, this guy's talking shit, or this guy is fucking with his girl. And I would just end up getting into shit. You know what I mean? Because I established myself as this person who was willing to fight. That's not who I am at all. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I think it came from a place of insecurity because I just wanted to be cool. I wanted to serve a purpose. Plus, you grow up, and the people who are willing to get their hands dirty are the people who are the most respected and feared. It's glamorized, it's glorified, but hurting people shouldn't be. not just hurting people, putting yourself in compromising situations where you could get hurt. And that'll ripple out. You know what I mean? If something happens to you, or if you accidentally hurt someone else in a way that can't be taken back, that shit ripples out. Like Bunk's saying. And I grew up, well, I don't want to use the term toxic masculinity, but that's a thing, and that ripples out. I knew a bunch of guys who wanted to be killers. They thought they had to be soldiers, so they joined the military. And so a lot of them deployed and saw combat and realized, okay, this isn't cool. And so and some of them went to the military and never saw combat, but they were trained to see battles. So now they came back and they're all just getting into bar fights because they don't know what to do with all that anger and angst. They didn't become what they thought they should be. I love that conversation between Bunk and Omar. And it started with Bunk talking about working like what a man should be doing. And Omar's doing what he thinks a man should be doing, which is fighting. And he is setting a bad example for them, the younger generation. And it is a cultural thing. And I mean pop culture, like entertainment, media. We glamorize violence. We glamorize war. I watched All Quiet on the Western Front on this channel. That movie's brilliant, based on a book, and there was other adaptations before the most recent one, but that's not a glamorization of war whatsoever. Kids are told that you need to go to war in order to be a man, and then you realize, what the fuck? No, this isn't what manhood's about at all. And this show is about that same sort of thing, because it's the war on drugs, right? We're talking about war, sometimes overtly, other times implicitly. But we're seeing the ramifications of the kind of example that Omar is setting, because he's building himself up to be this Baltimore legend, the same way the old players did, as they set an example for Avon and Marlowe. I guess Avon set an example for Marlowe. But like Bunk was saying, it didn't used to be this way. It used to be the people who fought just did because they had to. It wasn't because they were trying to be cool or be men. That's why when he was like, well, I want to be like you guys, they're like, no, you don't belong here. We have to live this way. And I've talked a lot about how in this show we see depictions of people who are forced to live a certain life. D'Angelo was the best example of someone who wasn't meant for a life that he was forced to live. And he didn't want to fight. He wasn't trying to be cool. Well, maybe sometimes. We can even talk about last season and how Frank and the other doc guys are admirable people, because they clock in, they clock out, they do what they have to do in order to support the people that they care about. And that's fighting in its own way, right? But I know a bunch of guys that are in trades who are diehard trades. They talk shit about college all day. No, it's about trades. It's like their own gang, right? They're all about the trades. And you can do a lot in trades. And I am all for trades. You can make a lot of money doing that shit. Yeah, I support those guys all day long. But if you want to go to college and be a doctor and not lay concrete or something and put your body through hell, go do that. If you want to be a lawyer, go do that. But if you grow up in a family where trades are fucking glamorized, they're going to probably make fun of you. And that might deter you. They might even, look down on you in a way, or think that you look down on them. Well, look at the big college boy. You know what I mean? We get in our own way with this, putting different ways of living on a pedestal as we associate it with gender, race, occupation, tax brackets, everything, sexuality, trends, both politically and socially. Fucking ridiculous. Okay, I'm done. I want to be clear here, because we do live in a time, or at least coming off of a time, when masculinity has been frowned upon. And I don't want the internet to misunderstand me. So nothing I'm saying or have said here is a condemnation of masculinity. There's definitely a place for it in society, and always has been. Stretching back to when we were cavemen and hunters and gatherers. I think fight is encoded in us. I'm more just posing the question, when a time to fight doesn't present itself, where does that fight go? Where does the fight go? I think it brings to mind an obvious quote, which is, hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times. It's a pretty well-known quote that I think is often misunderstood. I'm using this image of Edward Norton's character from Fight Club because I think Paul and Nick's novel and Fincher's film deconstruct all of this better than anything I could say.
I'm telling you, Strang, the people running the city nowadays, they make the last bunch look sanctified. I mean, this is some shameful shit.
saying the same thing, basically, that Punk was saying. People that run in the city now make the last look sanctified.
Permits come when?
Monday, latest.
Mm-hmm. It was almost a threat.
That's him, man. Fruit.
Oh, that's fruit. Yeah.
Owe me money, actually.
Oh, that's right. These I love these guys together, Cuddy and Slim Charles. I'm almost forgetting about how I want Cuddy to get out of the game. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, he's looking at the dead kid with his inhaler. He's not doing it. He ain't doing it. No, Cuddy ain't got it in him anymore.
Open up too early, man. Stepped on your shot. Come on, let's go.
Damn. Why did Slim Charles say that? He had to have noticed.
Hey, yo, when they locked us up?
I hope y'all got toothbrushes. You don't get locked up. Y'all can keep an extra 20 each off the pack.
That body, that kid dying that's gonna cause problems.
Black, white, green, people are pissed off.
What makes you think this is doable?
1, I hear the mayor's got problems in his base and with key supporters. And 3, Tony Gray from the 5th District comes pretty close to telling me he's thinking about a run for mayor.
Sounded like ADR.
You'd still need a player who gives the black middle class permission to vote against one of their own.
You got one of those in your pocket?
Not many of those around.
Elijah.
Odell Watkins.
Well, it's funny you should mention him, because I don't think he's too happy with the mayor right now.
He has to see it. I know he sees it.
It's past that now. It's about us showing some respect.
Oh, fuck.
Respect. Respect.
With you on the other side of the argument, he'd rather be wrong. Maybe if the word came down from on high.
He'd rather be wrong. Okay, Yvonne.
If your friend Bunny Colvin's up to his ass in bodies, let him take all the help he can get. Not that you'd ever go behind anybody's back or anything like that. Right?
No way.
2 more murders yesterday, 3 today, including a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
260 for the year, and it's barely October.
Damn.
I'm not sure that I can justify a full term for you. Now, I hate to say it, but there it is.
Marlo Stanfield. We've been on him in a couple of weeks.
There it is. He comes to him and gives him this information that he needed.
You're willing to backdoor your lieutenant like this, huh? You ain't changed, Jimmy. It's always about your case.
Keep my name out of it?
Isn't that what he did? Bunny threw the beer up there. You know, the way McNulty operates isn't much different than the way Carcetti operates.
Just got in the heat, man. We was blazing, though. It was like...
All right. Relax, man. I already heard. Go sit down. But I'm surprised with you, though, man. Shit didn't get by you back when.
Well, my man's fault, man. I fucked that shit up myself, you know.
Hold on.
I feel like some Charles has taken the...
It's on me.
Yeah, okay.
Couldn't do it, man. Why not?
Wasn't in me, I guess. Whatever it is in you that lets you flow like you flowing.
Oh my God.
It ain't in me no more.
It ain't it. Dude, this is what I was talking about. And Cuddy's beyond, like, he's like, this isn't what makes me a man anymore. Like, I see past this.
We're gonna put you on a corner. You could be inside. I ain't making myself clear. The game ain't in me no more.
The game isn't in
None
him.
of it.
Oh my God, I love this. This is everything I was talking about. He's free in that way, kind of. And now it's...
But you ain't done shit else. You know what I'm saying? So what you gonna do?
So now he falls back on what else you got, though.
But it can't be this.
Because the main reason people do it is because they like the games in them. But
all right, then. We straight.
Are you guys, though? Can't be this. I wanted Cuddy. I love that this is the way he's getting out. I hope he's getting out. Avon makes me nervous.
He was a man in his time, you know?
He was a man in his time. He ain't a man no more.
Man today.
He a man today.
He a man.
Ha! I love it! That's amazing. That is amazing, especially because I was talking about thinking violence makes you a man before. thinking being right makes you a man, if we want to get Bunny involved here.
Here he is, Bunny.
Cedric Daniels to the
I
rescue.
love this episode. What's it called? Homecoming. Oh, boy. So wait, Bunny... Wow. Alright, well, I loved that episode. And I'm just going to leave you with this. Whenever you feel like you're not good enough, not man enough, not woman enough, just remember, most people aren't. I'm going to be honest, I did my outro 3 times already, and I keep stuttering. So I'm going to try one more time. Big love to those who were bored enough to join me. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Drive me off this platform if you must. Otherwise, like, subscribe. Dislike for cathartic reasons. Drink water. Stay young. And remember, don't be an idiot. Be a buffoon. Peace.